Well, hi there, buddy. Look who come to see me. Look who come to see me. Yeah, look who come to see me. Let me see if I can find you something. I think I can find him a chicken bone or something. Would you like a chicken bone? I think he's pretty well fed. He don't seem interested in the bone. Yeah, he's interested. He said there's not much on it. He said there's not much on a bone. But he says, I'll take it. He says, I'll take it. Never seen a dog or cat yet that didn't like a fried chicken bone. He's a sweetheart. Wanted to go out here and check on my onions that we put in the little grow bag the other day. I know they're probably not doing much, but I hadn't checked on them since it quit raining and stuff. But look at there, they started to grow a little bit. Look at that. So they look happy. All of them do. So we'll see what happens if they bulb up to where we can pull them out and separate them and replant them again for the final time. But so far they're looking good. I'm leaving everything covered up because it's supposed to get down pretty cold tonight, below freezing. So there's no need in me uncovering it because I'd have to cover it right back up. And I measured my greenhouse today so I can look online and see how much it would cost me to replace the plastic on it. Yeah, they look good down in there. Those are my beets. They keep growing like they're doing, and I'll be able to pull them out and separate them and space them apart and replant them. That'll get a jump on the summer. Or on some spring planting, at least. Let's see this one. Yep, they look good. I don't remember what that was. I can't see the tag. Green cabbage is what I got in there. And some of those are almost big enough to transplant out. Sure got some weeds growing in there though. Don't need the weeds in there. But the rest of it is cabbage. So we'll see. Get a jump on planting some of those out too. I'm gonna go check on my leeks out here. Yeah, they're looking good. But again, I got weeds coming up in there. You have weeds growing. It don't matter where you plant, whether you put them in a pot or in the ground. So that'll be a jump start on some stuff this summer. And that old big rock was too big. It squished my pot down. Put a smaller one on the top. Maybe flip the cardboard upside down or something. That might not be heavy enough. But I got plenty more rocks out here. If I can get one. Whoops. Doing that just a little bit. Sorry about that. I had to use my camera hand to flip that over. Yeah, that might work better. Yeah, that'll do. It's a pretty sunshiny day today, but it's kind of cool. A little bit cool. I need to get stuff done, but I just can't really get in the mood to get going. I guess because it's Saturday. I got the Saturday blahs or something, I don't know. And what I'm thinking about doing is putting me a couple more totes out there on those rocks. And maybe another bucket. Because I've got the big rock there that I moved and we're kind of leveled up. I can put another, maybe a couple of totes there. Then I can put something on that rock. And that's about 5 feet from the property line back there because the property line goes about 5 feet behind that big rock. So that'd be all right. Almost wish I had those moved further back here, but oh well. I'm not moving those rocks at this point. They can stay where they're at. They're too heavy. And I think that's one reason I left them there. The biggest of those boulders were already there. And I can't move them, so I just kind of leveled it out to where I could put my totes up there. But look at the yard. It's so pretty and sunshiny. It's just cold. It's only about 50 degrees. Of course, that's not freezing cold, but still. I mean, it's a perfect day to be working outside in the yard because hopefully you wouldn't sweat. But you'd be cool enough that you wouldn't mind doing stuff in the yard. Maybe tomorrow. I can't get geared up today for some reason. I know one thing I need to do is I need to fix me another post. It needs 4 posts instead of just the 2 or the 3 with these tubes on them. So what I think I'm going to do is take one from there, put it in here. And I need to go cut me another piece of garden hose if I've got any. I don't know if I've got any more. Oh, I can't get the key out. I think I had a little piece in here. Not sure. Could have swore I had another piece down in here somewhere. I may have moved it. I know I got a hose here, but I don't want to really cut that. There's nothing wrong with it, I don't believe, this hose, so I don't think I want to. Well, yeah, it's already been cut, so you know what? See if I can find me something to cut it with. And I am going to make another let's go in and we'll plug in the hot glue gun, get that heating up, because I'm going to need the hot glue gun to put a hole through there. He's through with his chicken. He said there wasn't much on there, but I don't want it left up here because it'll draw ants. But yeah, I can heat up my glue gun. Whoops. I always don't watch what I'm doing with the legs of this tripod, and I turn it over all the time. I don't know if I can cut it with the scissors or not. I have to take a knife or something out there. Yeah, this thing will cut it. So while that is heating up, we're going to go out here and see if we can cut a piece off of the hose. Because on most of those it had just 3. I fixed the 4th one. That one needs another one, but you know, it's been okay, just the 3. So I'm going to leave that one. But I really need one out here on that deal. It needs a... And you know what? I think that there is not quite tall enough. I need to get another really tall one, I guess. Like maybe this one. Let's see if it's any taller. I can put a different one to there. Yeah, that one will work. Let's put this one to the tree, because it was just keeping the tree a little stable. I can put that one right back down in there where the other one was. No problem. I don't want to mess the roots up, but there, that'll be all right. Kind of see how long we need it, measure it with the knife. About 1 inch longer than the knife is. So we'll see. See if I can find somewhere to put this down. Out there. There. That wasn't that difficult to cut. At least I got my hair up today. Take it in the house and we can go ahead and melt the holes in it and bring it back out here and put it on there. Well, what am I want it left that way? I need to sit down anyway. I've been walking all over the place and doing stuff. Yeah, I knew I brought one of those in. Whew. It's getting hot. This is a little bit harder to melt through than the that black irrigation hose or whatever they call it, because this has got threads through the rubber, so it's a little bit harder to go through than the other one, but it still goes. It just takes a little bit more finagling or whatever they call it. It'd be nice if I had a soldering iron or something that was a little bit bigger than the hot glue gun point to go through there. But this will work. I gotta get something to drink. Been breathing that air outside and it's killing me. Guess I can finish off my Mountain Dew. I wanted to use the bottle anyway, so. Yeah, I'm allergic to all the dust that's in the yard, and plus whatever is in the dirt. And then oh, that feels good. Then after the rain that we have, the mushrooms pop up, and I'm allergic to those as well. That's why I don't buy mushrooms to eat. I mean, I could eat a few and they wouldn't maybe bother me, but I wouldn't be able to eat many of them for very long. If I ate mushrooms for 3 days, I'd probably break out or they would cause some kind of problem. I'm trying to get this to go all the way through, so yeah, it's going through. That way it'll line up better. See, it goes all the way through. because we got to get this thing through there. Oh. And it goes through pretty well when it's hot. But after it's cooled off, it's not quite as easy. I just breathed the air out there and it's got me gagging, coughing. It's terrible to have allergies. I take Zyrtec, and I take Benadryl, take all kind of allergy stuff. Still, it bothers me. Need to make these holes a little bigger. Yeah, it goes through there okay. But by the time I get out there and it gets kind of cold, it probably won't. Trying to get it to go all the way through so it'll mark the other side for me. There. I mean, it's a little bit more work to get get the hole through a garden hose, because it does have that weaving through the rubber, and that's just to make the hose stronger from the pressure of the water so it doesn't burst open. But it works. Let's see if we can get this through there. Yeah. Like I said, it might go through easy out there right now because it's a little hot. Stretch it out a little bit. It's a little easier. See about this side since it's cooled off. You know, it'll go, but it's a little difficult. Let's go outside and see if we can get this to work. And I got the really tall ones here because I had like cucumbers and all kind of stuff like that growing, and you know how long those vines get. And I had those peppers, not peppers, but tomatoes growing over here. Get it taken down because I'm going to take this one apart if I can. Well, there. Didn't want it quite that far down. Come on, go back up a little bit. Now, take our other piece and put it on there. If we can get it on there since it's cooled off out here. Plus this one doesn't have a point at the top. Get it up here so I don't have to stand on my head. There. It's going. Slowly but surely. Oh. Should have taken that paper off of the post, but I didn't. There. That's all right. They end up having to cut some of these off. But there, that's a little bit better. At least it doesn't whip around. And I got this one that I could possibly put at the other one, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I may leave those as teepees. May just leave those as the way they are. pretty good last year. They want to flip it around though. No matter what I do, it wants to go that way. No wonder, because I've got that one shorter. That's what it is. Didn't realize what I had done. It needs to be retaped right there, so it doesn't lean over. Yeah, I just need to put some more taper. Oh, just caught myself on that piece of wire. It's gonna bleed too. Yeah, that'll work like that. I'm gonna have to work on this one. I gotta go put a Band-Aid on my other finger. Go get some tape. Be right back. I'm gonna go get some tape. Now I need to get all this done now before I try to do my planting. That way, don't have it all to do later. And that really bugged me last year, but I already had tomatoes and stuff growing in there, so couldn't very well dig it all out. Need to get that wire off of there before I cut my finger again. sure that they're all the same length and then tape them up. Now that may work. Better than it was anyway. Like I said, nothing usually wants to work out the way you want it to. That might work. Time I move and bend over, I about lose my britches. At least it's a little bit straighter. And I can use that one. For something. I'll just leave it there for right now. But I think I got stakes to all of that I need stakes to. But I just wanted to bring you along and show you what I was doing today. I need to work on that compost pile. But I haven't been out here raking either, so. And that's something I need to do is rake. But like I said, I'm not really keen on doing that for today. I may wait till tomorrow and do some of that. Because there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Like I think I'm going to plant potatoes, maybe in these 2 grow bags. Just set them over in the middle and plant me some potatoes in them. and leave my this stays wet under there. And I hate to put my back to you, but I can put one bag of potatoes right there in that center. Right there. And what I need to do is pull this up and just roll it over. That way I can plant my potato in there. And still because you want it to get sun. And that way I can plant the potato really deep. And then I can come back and add more soil to it as it grows. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do while I'm out here messing around. Because I can put one here at the back. That way I can access it from back here or in the front. It don't matter if you're writing on your bag shows. Oh, it's kind of heavy though since it rained on it. Got all that dirt wet in there. But you just need to I have my fingernails filthy, I know. But what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to plant our potato deep. Plant the potato deep so I don't break my neck. We can plant the potato deep, and then as it's growing we can add dirt, because you know they tell you to plant your potatoes deep and add dirt. But you know, sometimes people just plant them deep. It takes a little bit longer for the potato to come up, but it'll still come up. And then you don't even have to add stuff later. I'm trying to fix it though so the bags don't turn over. Whew. See, I don't know. And sometimes it doesn't even matter if it's got a chit on it or not. You know, the little sprout. I don't know that I've got any right now that's got those on them. Or we could go ahead and plant them. I'll have to go look in the house at the potatoes I got. I got some red potatoes. But I don't know if they got sprouts on them. I haven't looked. And like I said, you could probably even plant them without the sprout as long as it's got an eye. So let's see. My hands are all dirty. I think these were newer potatoes. You know what? I'm just going to take 2 of them, 2 red potatoes, and I'm going to go out there and plant them. I'm not going to cut them or anything. Because I've always heard, see, they got those little eyes, as you call them, where the little chip will grow from. And there's a bunch of them there. And they look like they've started already trying to produce some. So I think if we plant those, and that one, those little shoots, we'll see how they are starting to grow in there. We can plant them and I think they'll still come up. It might take them just a little bit longer, but I'm going to go ahead and plant them and see. We'll see what happens. See if I can put the camera over here so you can see what I'm doing a little better. And since I haven't done anything to the soil, well, since I've not done anything to the soil, I've got a little bit of worm castings right there that I ordered a couple of years ago. I'm going to add some of that down in there. But I'm going to go really deep. I'm going to go almost like 2 inches from the bottom with this potato. And I'm going to add some worm castings down in there. Because I think by the time this potato comes up, it needs a little bit of food down in there with this potato. That's about 2 inches from the bottom. And the dirt's already wet, so I'm not going to water it. And I don't think the potato will freeze since it's covered up down in there. But that should be some rich dirt, along with these few worm castings that I'm putting in there to plant these potatoes in. And again, I'm going all the way down almost to the bottom of the bag. Put a little bit of worm castings down in there. Or if you've got some really good compost, which I don't have right this minute, you can put your compost down in there. That'll give it some food to get it started. But that's all I'm going to do. And I'll wait for those potatoes to come up. And I've got plenty of more of these potting soil bags in there. Because, like I said, I had filled up out there at that rock garden numerous times with potting soil, topsoil, mulch, all kind of stuff. And I saved all those bags just in case I wanted to plant in them. So I've got all those bags that I can bring out, get some soil in, and plant something in if I want to. I just don't have the soil made already for them, but yeah. I need to come in here and clean out my shed. I got my buckets and my bags and my bag of potting mix. But see here, I've got one whole bag that's stuffed with nothing but potting soil bags that I've gotten over the years. And I've saved them because I wanted to use them. And I need that ant killer. I didn't think I had any. There's two places I need to put some. Because like I said, these red ants are treacherous around here. But I noticed when I was I think it was this one. May have been this one. Usually you can kick it a little bit and the ants will come out if they're there. I don't see any there right now, but I could have swore there was some there earlier. But I know I got some around the front in that rock garden. And I've been meaning to put some ant poison out there to them, and I kept forgetting about it. For some reason, they love to get in this rock garden up front, under the rocks. Every place you don't want them to get. Like right there. See that sand or that mound of dirt right there? Well, they must have went deeper because they were out crawling around earlier. I'll just put a little bit out here because I know they're here. And maybe put the rest of it around at that flower pot. Here's my neighbor's dog. Yeah, these nice sunshiny warm days makes me want to get busy and plant stuff. Yeah, but if you put a whole potato, if you plant the whole potato, one potato in each one of those bags will be plenty, because that potato should put out sheets all around it, and you'll have 4 or 5 plants coming up. There, that was just enough to put to those 2 spots. I guess now I have to buy me some more ant poison. I always find something to do. And if I stayed out here much longer, I'd find something else to do. What did I do with my shovel? Oh, there it is. But I got to remember, and I'll have to put markers in those 2 bags to remember that I put potatoes in there. Or I might remember anyway. But it doesn't hurt to put a good marker there. And see, here's something else you can use as a marker. I used this last year in the pot. You can see the dirt on it where I just pulled it out of the pot. It's just a plastic knife. The writing is wore off of it. You can see little black spots of writing, but everything else wore off of it. But I can use that. And there I got one right there that I had put in there. I even use spoons sometimes. And see how the writing wears off? So you can reuse the spoon or the knife until they start getting so dry. You know, the plastic cracks. And then, of course, you can't use it anymore. But I need to get my marker. There, where's my marker? And I've been working here at the table, so I've got stuff all over my table where I've been working. Yeah, but that's one thing you can plant right now is your potatoes. Because probably by the time that potato puts out sprouts and they're above the ground, our freezes will probably be over with. So that's a thought right there if you're interested in planting potatoes. So I'm just simply going to write red potatoes on each one of these knives. And see? Red potato. Let me do the other one. Red potato. And I'm just going to stick it down in the bag. Ah! And take my head off doing it, I guess. Red potato. Because I just pulled the clip from my hair. I like to hang myself in the A-frame trellis I got here above it. Yeah, I caught my hair on this right here. My clip. Oh. And I got wires on these. That needs to go inside, not facing outside. Because I have them facing outside, I'm going to end up doing what I did before there and cutting my finger with it. But anyway, I got that bucket of potato plants in the shed that I'll be taking out, or the greenhouse, that'll be coming out of there as soon as the freezes are over. And hopefully by the time the freezes are over, those potatoes, those red ones, will be pushing up through the ground. And if they come up a little bit beforehand, I can always cover them up with mulch or a little bit of dirt or something to keep them from freezing. But as far down as they are and as small as the little eyes are on those potatoes, they're just starting to put out a little chit. I think by the time they reach the top of that soil, that the freezes will be over with and I don't have to worry about them. So with that, I am going to call it a day. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. That's the only way I know you like them. And I'll keep on going, because I'm going to have my garden regardless of whether I do videos or not. But I'll keep making my videos as long as I know everybody likes them and wants to see them. So go ahead and like, share, subscribe to my videos. Have a blessed day, and I will see you on the next one.